Good morning. It's day 86. I'm still in Glasgow. Hope to get a ride out this morning. Haven't really checked into that yet, but I'm walking over to the gas station to get a coffee because I don't want to like burn fuel this morning. But hope to get on trail. And my shoes are wet because I just walked through thick grass in the early morning. So we got one of these little free libraries that's also doubling as the hiker box. So we have books and discarded junk like empty fuel cans and earplugs. What do you think? This is frightening. Or it's spring assist. Hey, good morning. It's day, what did we say? 84 still. I'm back on trail, finally. I had a little bit of a struggle this morning getting a ride. I was trying to find either somebody that's going to the trailhead anyway to give me a ride, and they said no, or the rest of the people at the shelter who I know are intending to get on trail today to split a shuttle with me, and they said no. So they're all still sitting at the shelter waiting on a trail angel to come along and give them a free ride, and I had to split the cost of a shuttle one way with myself, so the full price. So I think I remembered what I was trying to say earlier, that on the one hand, I'm kind of sad that I'm coming up on halfway, which means it's half over. That's one by itself. Then also that it's half over and I haven't really found anybody that I've bonded with or become close friends with, or fallen into a group that hikes together on the trail, or fallen into a group that sees each other, that's glad to see each other each night, you know, all that stuff that one hopes for being embraced by the trail community. I mean, there's plenty of people that fall into that category that are not at my pace, and so I'll either never see them again or see them once in a blue moon when, you know, because you never know, but they're not like hiking along. Anyway, so that's the other aspect, that's half over, and that hasn't really materialized as I had hoped or still hope. But on the other hand, like yesterday and today, I've just been anxious to get back on trail and kind of miffed at the people for not that it's their prerogative to, but nobody could get on board with trying to get back on trail today. And yesterday I was anxious to get back on trail once I realized that the group is climbing Can't share my thoughts when I'm climbing. But the reason I'm anxious to get back on trail, despite the fact that I'm suffering from mortality of the adventure anxiety, is I want to get back out there and try to meet different people and more people and other people. And a big part of the reason I stayed at the shelter when I wanted to get back on trail yesterday was that I thought more people would show up. And so it was, anyway, that's all I'm trying to say. Holy smokes. So I wish I had a better zoom, but I don't know if you can see it, but right in the center of the photo right there, you can see the dome of the, or the sphere, the orb, the mighty orb. That's that FAA beacon or weather station on top of Apple Orchard. And then you come along the ridge to the left and then dip down and then back up, and then that's High Cock Knob. And then down through these ridges where the you can see the fire burn scars on the side. That's where I hiked. That's basically the orb. Just after the orb is where I sheltered Saturday night, and then basically hiked from just below that orb through all this fire burn zone down to the footbridge, which is right there. The one you see diagonal is the railroad bridge, and then the footbridge is kind of where that tuft of tree looks like it reaches across the river. The footbridge is in that spot. And then if you continue to the left, upstream is a vehicle bridge, and then off in the distance is Lynchburg, or whatever comes before Lynchburg, but we're looking in the direction of Lynchburg. Taking a break. I'm right here at the trail intersection of Saddle Gap Trail. There's not really a view, but it is nice and breezy because we're on the upper ridge of whatever it is we climbed this morning. But it's 2:30, so I'm roughly 4 hours into my hike. Doesn't sound right. Let me do the math on that. Well, anyway, I was saying I'm 4 hours into my hike since I left the hostel. I mean the shelter at 10:30, so it's 2:30 now. Really, I've got 6 miles behind me, which is 3 hours of hiking and a couple of breaks and the shuttle ride up to the trail. And then after this, I've got 4 more miles, so 2 more hours, which all is hunky-dory. But I'm gonna have some tortillas and peanut butter, I think. Or maybe I'll have that when I get to the shelter and then have dinner too. I don't know. I'm just gonna try to do some, maybe I'll meditate. That's what I'll do. I'll have some peanut butter crackers and some granola and meditate. Also, it's a gorgeous day, and my mood matches more what it would on a shitty day, a weather day. So it doesn't always correlate. Often it does. The weather's wonderful. I can't complain a bit about the weather. I'm just going through some stuff, I guess. So far, the 4 of us, and I'm putting a hammock between these 2. Most of the frogs we've been hearing up to now have been peepers, but it sounds like there's some bullfrog action going on here on this pond.